What's up YouTube, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and Happy New Year, depending on when I'm uploading this. I should be uploading this on New Year's Day. If so, then Happy New Year. Now 2017 was definitely the year of bezel-less smartphones, or should we say minimal bezel smartphones. And one of the manufacturers to kind of kick off this trend in 2016 actually was Xiaomi with the Mi Mix. We now have the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2 on the channel, and this is something that I've wanted to check out for a long time, but I've really not had the chance. And GearBest actually sent me this, so thanks to them for sending this over. So let's go ahead and get it unboxed, and I'll talk you through all of the different features. So firstly, the box itself is pretty plain. We've just got Mix here at the front, and I'm gonna need something sharp too. Probably not the best thing for this. Oops. Just put a dent in my table. Not the best way to start the new year, but this is probably not the right tool for the job, but it's all I have right now. So we're gonna have to do this. Hopefully I won't cut myself. That's really not a good way to start off the year. Okay, I have got a cut in there. Come on. I'm supposed to be a professional unboxer. Yes, finally. That's the hard part done, other than the fact that I damaged my table. But anyway, let's go ahead and slide this out of the box. Oh, it's in Chinese. Yeah, I don't know what that says. So here is the phone, which we can... Wow, that already feels really nice. We'll come back to that, obviously. Where's the flap? There should be like a flap to kind of pull this out. I'm really making a mess of this, aren't I? Anyway, so inside the box we have looks like a quick start guide. I can't understand the Chinese on here, but then we do have this sort of signature from Jack, so I'm assuming it's a message from Xiaomi. We've got a charger, a USB Type-C to USB Type-A cable, warranty card, I'm gonna say. And then we've got a USB Type-C to 3.5mm headphone jack converter. And that's because we don't have a 3.5mm headphone jack on the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2. We've got a SIM card ejector tool. And then we've also got this case which says Mix designed by Xiaomi. Nice feeling case, pretty decent, hard. Now let's get to the phone itself. We'll get it out of its plastic. Wow, that does feel really, really good. That's ceramic. Wow, I do like the feel of this. Again, we have here Mix designed by Xiaomi, and we have this sticker. Let's go ahead and switch it on so we can see the key setting point of this device, and that is the near bezel-less design. And there it is, it's switching on. You can see that we've got a very small border around, and then we've got this chin, which is, I think, 12% smaller than what we had on the Mi Mix 1. We'll skip through the setup, put the brightness up, and there we have it. That is the display in all of its glory. It's 5.99 inches, so not quite 6 inches, but pretty much 6 inches. 18:9 aspect ratio with a resolution of Full HD+, so that's 1080 by 2160. Still pretty decent. It's definitely not as bright as some of the other displays that I've seen, and my first impressions are that although the bezels are small, they look smaller on the website and all of the marketing material. Don't get me wrong, they're really, really small on here. I think some places it says it's around about an 80% screen to body ratio. In other places, they say it's like a 90% screen to body ratio. Now, I don't really know who to believe or what is the actual screen to body ratio. What I can tell you that these are some of the smallest bezels that I have seen. Now, if we take a quick look around the phone, the front-facing camera is actually here at the bottom, and that's because we have those minimal bezels. There is no notch, which we've seen on other devices like the Essential phone as well as the iPhone. And the thinking behind this is that when you do take a selfie, then you just turn the camera around and then the camera will be at the top like you would see on any other device. On the right-hand side, we've got a power button as well as a volume rocker. We've got a SIM card tray on the left-hand side. Now, I believe this does support dual SIM cards. Yep, it does support dual SIM cards. At the bottom, we've got USB Type-C input. Then we've got two grills. One of these is a speaker and the other is a microphone. Nothing at the top other than a mic. And at the back, we've got this beautiful ceramic material which kind of curves into the edges. Looks and feels really nice, but it does attract a lot of fingerprints. I guess that's why they've included the case, so you can just snap this on. and then you won't really have that problem of fingerprints. There's a 12 megapixel rear-facing camera with an f2.0 aperture, a dual LED flash, and then we've also got the fingerprint scanner in quite an accessible position. Now, in terms of the internal specs, this does have the Snapdragon 835 with either 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM, and then we've got a few different storage versions, 64, 128, and 256, all at different prices. Now, we do have a 3400 mAh battery, and then it's running Android version 7.1.1 with quite a heavy skin on top, I have to say. So that is the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2. First impressions are pretty positive, I have to say. I do love the build. It feels really nice in hand, especially with that ceramic back. Now with the display, it's definitely quite nice, and we've got minimal bezels, although I do think this isn't as bright as what I've seen on many of the flagship devices. However, the price of this device is also not as high as many of the devices. I think you're looking at around about $500 for this. I'm going to be leaving a link to GearBest in the description below. And I believe they've got some coupon codes as well, which will give you some money off. That is the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2. What do you guys think of it? Definitely drop me a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then please do hit that thumbs up button for me. And if you haven't already, then be sure to subscribe and switch on notifications. We've got lots more quality content coming up in 2018. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV. I'll see you next time.